Reshma, could you please start the session?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Reshma Khatun, currently pursuing BA Honors in Aligarh Muslim University. Would like to extend my would like to extend warm welcome to everyone joining us today for this insightful session on the behalf of Aligarh Renaissance. Now, I would like to introduce our organization. मैं अकेला ही चला था जानिबे मंजिल मगर लोग साथ आते गए और कारवां बन गया. It is said that this organization was started by a single individual. It would not be incorrect. Yes, I am talking about Mr. Asfar Ali Khan, who, with his potential and hard work, took his organization forward. Today, it is not just an organization, it, is, uh, it has become a platform that provides social services and supports our youth in various ways, whether through scholarships or free of cost skill training programs. The Aligarh NSR positively fueled the mission to make a meaningful difference. With an active membership of 800 individuals spread across 65 districts, our impact resonates far wide. We stand tall with 7 international and 4 national chapters. Our members are more than just a collective force. We envision a world where education is accessible to all and social welfare is our priority. Recently, we have organized several competitions including speech, debate, photography, and videography, which motivates the students and provided them with opportunities to showcase their potential. And the most recent one is Agazi Hunar, a Student Innovation Summit, where many young minds participated and Aligarh Renaissance boosted their morale. As saying, every rock feels the ocean, we will move forward with the small steps toward progress, collectively contributing to the upliftment of our society. Now, I'm going to introduce our speaker for today. We are honored to welcome Dr. Muhammad Faisal Khan, an esteemed associate professor in electrical engineering at Aligarh Muslim University and the current training and placement officer at University Polytechnic. With over 19 years of teaching and research experience, Dr. Khan has made significant contributions to the field of electrical engineering, specializing in areas such as electrical machines, wind energy system, and multi-phase electrical machines and drives. Dr. Khan's research has been widely recognized with publication in prestigious journals like IEE Transaction, Wheeler Transaction, Energy Reports, and more. He holds an Indian patent for the design and development of multi-phase self-excited induction generators. Throughout his career, he has presented research at prominent international conferences across the US, Australia, and Malaysia. His research impact is visible through his numerous publications and invitations to deliver talk globally. Beyond his technical expertise, Dr. Khan is also committed to nurturing the future professionals through his role in training and placement, where he guides students toward career success. We are excited to have Dr. Khan with us today to share his valuable insights on skill development for success in job market. Please join me in welcoming him to this interactive session. Over to you, sir.
Thanks a lot, Reshma. And first of all, I would like to extend my thanks to Aligarh Renaissance for giving me this opportunity to share my views about a subject with which I have been associated with since last 4 or 5 years in the capacity of training and placement officer at Aligarh Muslim University. And during this period, obviously, every now and then, whenever we invite any company or we receive job description for uh, a particular opening or openings, then invariably the job description mentions the skills required. So, what are skills and what kind of skills students are supposed to imbibe to be successful in the job market, and how exactly what are the various avenues available. So I always advise my students that first of all, whatever course they are pursuing, If it's a science or technology-based course, then they have their practical courses, and even when they are studying in their classes, they should pay attention to what new things they are listening, or what are the new things that they are being told to them. So now it is imperative that each and every student not only identifies what are the novel concepts that the teacher is trying to disseminate in a particular class. Uh, Once they know as to what are the new things that they are learning, what are the new skills about which they are listening to, then it is there as an assignment. They can take it upon themselves to just get to know about those things. Now, besides that, if students wish to imbibe skills, or if they wish to absorb some abilities, because when you are studying, and after that, obviously everyone aspires to they will look for a job invariably. Sometimes students have a goal for further studying, pursuing their masters and so on and so forth, but majority of students are looking for a job after completing their courses. So during their studies, how and what sort of skills they can imbibe, and what are the avenues available. So since last several years, about a decade or so, there has been a lot of impetus, both from the government as well as educational institutions, on somehow making the students to learn skills or be job ready. And every one of us must have heard about these programs, even online. Various programs, different platforms are offering, wherein they are saying we will make you job ready, or should get job ready. So what exactly are those programs, and how students are supposed to get skilled when they are still studying? Because one earlier the concept was that once you have completed your job, then after that you will go join a company, and there you will get trained and get skilled. After in due course, you will get your promotions, and according to your experience, you will gain more skills, and that will be your career expansion. But nowadays, concerns, establishments, companies, they are more demanding. They do not want to spend too much time on skilling. At most, nowadays, what we are witnessing, regardless of the level of level at which companies are recruiting, whether it is at diploma level, degree level, or postgraduate level, they already provide a set of skills which they expect the incumbent to possess already before they present themselves in front of the employers. So from that regard, now it is a catch-22 situation for a newcomer. They are studying. How are they supposed to imbibe those skills? So there are certain skills which students can imbibe or can learn while studying. For instance, those students who are pursuing something in computer science, or different coding, programming languages, the concepts of AI, machine learning. Nobody expects you to be proficient and in those skills, but still you have certain degree, at least primary degree of skills. You should be proficient. You should have such a level of learning that once you are given some support, then you should be able to learn more, and do whatever your assignments you have been given by the concerns. So now the issue is, when a student is studying, how they should he or she should get skilled, how they are supposed to get skilled. So then, as you already, since you are, if I can guess correctly, most of the attendees are students, so you would have heard of internships. So internships are a wonderful, it is a wonderful way to get skilled. In fact, I at my institution, I am making it a point every year. What we do is that we organize, just like we have orientation programs for the new inductees. Similarly, we have orientation programs for final year students. So in that orientation program, we make them aware of what the training and placement facility of their department is doing, how they can avail those facilities. Because I also touch upon the this particular subject, that is internship. We are trying our level best to create awareness among students about internships. Internships are a wonderful way to get skilled when you are still studying. Plus you also get to have you are also certified by various companies wherein you do your internships. So in our department we have a system in place wherein we have an internship committee, and I'm sure each and every department of this university has this facility already in place, or for any other institution. So you can pursue internships. We have a system wherein a number of teachers are involved in a committee, and students are encouraged, awareness is created. And over the last 2 3 years, I have witnessed that many students are taking up internships. Because you see, when you are going to apply for jobs after completing your courses, you will also require a certain degree of skills which you will have to mention on your CVs as well. After all, how will your CVs become attractive? Because most of the times when you are applying for a job, the first contact between you and the employer is your CV. Your CV is your first introduction to the employer. And most of the employers, good employers, reputed companies, they use ATS, automated tracking systems, wherein they will write within few seconds, they will track whether your CV suits their requirements or not. So what you have to do is, you, as much as possible, you have to mention skills on in your CV. What sort of abilities, capabilities you have. For instance, if I may mention, I have a JD in front of me which I received from a company for our diploma students. So even here, they clearly mentioned that students should be having a certain degree of knowledge about how to read drawings, technical drawings, schematic using AutoCAD, preparing design documents as per industry standards, attention to details and ability, etc. And we have to keep it in mind that this particular job profile is for the freshers. So one can understand the importance of a skill, and even at the level of freshers, companies expect that students should have a certain minimum degree of skills which they should already possess before they present themselves in front of the interview board, or they are being considered. And even for the, just as I mentioned just a few moments back, your CV you have to mention, because you don't have experience. So what is going to fill in for the experience? Your skills. The more skills you present, the more in front of the employer, the most skills you possess, better placed you will be, and your CV will be, and you will have a better chance to, first of all, get shortlisted and then called for an interview. So internships are the best way for any newcomer, any student who's still pursuing a course, to get skilled. Obviously, the level of proficiency may not be of highest level, but still you will gain important experience, at least of how to be in an environment, in the environment, working environment, how the systems actually work in our field, that is in engineering. A lot of processes take place, a lot of machines one has to operate. So in real time, having watched all those things, one gets to at least have a feel of things. So that counts as a skill, that will count as a skill. Then again, if we go into the semantics of skills, or theory of skills, now skills are also defined in two ways. One set of skills are referred as the hard skills, and the other set of skills are referred as the soft skills. So hard skills are those skills which are particular to your whatever trade you are practicing, whatever branch of studies you are studying, whatever courses you are pursuing. So with regard to that, whatever skills you have. Now, soft skills have existed since centuries, and we all know them in one form or the other. But nowadays, what has happened is they have been formalized, and there has been a lot of talk about soft skills. Soft skills are nothing but the way you carry yourself, your personality, your communication skills, your ability to think out of the box, your ability to analyze things in a better way, your ability to question things, your ability to come out with new solutions, your ability to come out with the to identify a problem and then come out with most optimum solution of that particular problem. So these are nothing but soft skills. Plus, soft skills also include basic things such as digital literacy. You should have a minimal degree of digital literacy. You should know how the word processing, for instance, work, how Excel sheets work. PPT, you should know how to prepare presentations using PPTs. These are given. I mean, everyone expects that anyone who's even a fresher, they are already well versed with these things. Then if you are a student of a technical course, or you are studying management, then you should also know how to analyze data analytics. And if you can go further and you have basic knowledge of AI, because data analysis is now linked with AI, so how to analyze data using AI. Then your ability to be emotionally stable, your ability to adapt to different situations, these skills have existed, but now the thing is that they are now demanded, and invariably for all A grade companies, big companies, reputed companies, they also, whenever they call freshers for interviews or anyone for interview, they also have people sitting in the interview board who will do psychoanalysis continuously. They will also look at your posture, how you are sitting. So even interview skills, how to prepare. Just last week we conducted a workshop, 1 week, in fact a 1 week workshop, wherein we trained our students into the skills of how to prepare effective CVs, how to prepare for an interview, what should you do for interviews. So these kind of things, you should imbibe these kind of things. Although these are given, everyone thinks that when the time comes we will obviously get trained, but it is better to get skilled in these practices as well. Insofar as hard skills are concerned, you are the best person to judge, or to know what kind of skills you must have, because eventually you will do something in your own field. So I can tell you about engineering, about my field, about electrical engineering, but if someone asks me what kind of skills do we require in BA, someone who's doing BA or MA, or some art subject, so I might not be the best person to tell you what kind of skills you must imbibe, or you must have before you go for different kinds of job. So skills are essential. The concept of skill has existed. It is centuries old. In fact, in old times, the oldest known commerce practice is, as we all know, barter system. So, what was barter system? Barter system was whatever I am skilled in. If I am good at pottery, I will build pots, and then I will exchange those pots with someone else who might be good in manufacturing shoes. So even the barter system, oldest known commerce, it was also based on a skill. Sorry. So now, if there are any questions, I think they can keep coming up during the interaction itself, because I want it to be a two-way communication kind of thing. It not a one-way transmission. So if there are any questions, if you want to ask anything, you can just stop me and right away go ahead. So, and the concept of skill development, it has always existed. Now with it, other dimensions have been added. Entrepreneurship. If you want to be a good entrepreneur, you have to have some skill. Once you have that skill, then you can build your entrepreneur in that particular field. So currently, at the moment, everything is basically joined with the skills. Whether you wish to do a job, you want to become a service class person, or you wish to start your own concern, and best way to get skilled when you are still studying, obviously, as I just mentioned, it is that you must pay attention to internship opportunities. Internships are available, both obviously paid internships are also there. Even I have brought various paid internships to my students. Paid internship in the sense that uh, while you train, while you pursue those internships, the companies may also give you some kind of stipend. So those kind of internship opportunities are also available. Then, if you don't, obviously internships are need of the hour. In fact, in our course in engineering and diploma, we have almost made it mandatory. Right now, in diploma, it is not mandatory in the sense that it does not reflect in the mark sheet. But still, it is after creating a lot of awareness, students are going for it. So that is one avenue which anyone can explore for getting skilled while you are still studying when you are a student. Another very good way of getting skilled or learning different skills is that those people, those students who are pursuing some course in the field of technology or sciences, they invariably have their lab courses. Even I advise my students in every lab that whenever you are doing an experiment on a given turn, we have weekly turns for lab classes. So on a given turn, whichever experiment you are doing, after completing the experiment, don't just run away, because students are usually in a hurry to go back to their homes or rooms. You just give 10 minutes more. Just sit down and just go through the experiment which you have performed and see what, and write one paragraph. This is a very good way to know new things. Just write one paragraph about what the experiment was about, what was all about, what you have done, and what new thing you may have learned. Any terminology, working of any equipment, a measuring instrument, or any part. And if anything is unknown, you just go and ask the teacher. So those are the places where a student who's still studying can get skilled. Speak with your teachers. If you have any problem, if you hear any unknown terminology, go to your teachers, ask them. Internet is available. Just Google the words. Try to see what are the, also what kind of skills you should have to be job ready. That will depend upon the field you wish to pursue, because the course that you are pursuing, even within that course, there will be multiple fields, multiple interests. So which field you wish to pursue, and so you can work in that area. You just look online what kind of skills you require to pursue that field, where you want to see, and always have goals. Target is something that eventually you want to reach or you want to achieve, but have smaller goals. After 6 months I will, or just say, during this semester I will at least learn two new skills or one new skill, depending upon your ability or capability and how much time you can devote apart from your studies. So I will learn one new skill. That new skill need not be hard skill. It need not be in the field of your study. It may be any general skill. As I told you, there are multiple soft skill, critical thinking. Just try to analyze things around you. Try to explore things. So that is the way in which you can get to know new things. You can also get to introduce yourself to different aspects, and eventually, if you further move ahead, you can get skilled as well. In so far as skilling, then if we go deeper into the terminologies, then skilling is there, reskilling is there, upskilling is there. But reskilling and upskilling usually happen with the professionals who are already pursuing a field, or they are already practicing in a field. So this is all what I wanted to share with you. If there are any queries, if now you can open the session. If there are any things which are to be discussed, If anyone wants to ask me anything, I will share my experiences. You can share your experiences with me.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful lecture. Now the floor is open for a stimulating question and answer session. Participants are encouraged to actively engage and ask their queries related to the topic.
Sir,
Yes, please go ahead.
sir, I want to know that what we can do to get the skill in, I mean, which field we are doing.
Which
So
course
how
you
we
are
can get
studying in?
more. I mean, BSc Biochemistry.
BSc Biochemistry. So obviously,
Yes, sir.
what what do you want to do? You want to pursue a career in academics, or you want to go and pursue a job in some industry? What is your ultimate
Not in industry. I want to go through the forensic science.
forensic? That is R&D, research and development.
Yeah.
So for
So
research and
what?
develop, yeah, please go ahead.
So what I can do for the additional skill which can be helpful for me.
See, there are some basic things which I think everyone should, some basic skills which everyone should be familiar with. For instance, the concept of artificial intelligence in biosciences, in medical sciences, the already AI is used in a big way. So data analysis, AI, machine learning, these skills, you need not be proficient right now in them, but at least get yourself introduced to them. And since you are telling me that you are going to pursue something in R&D, so in research and development, you will eventually need these tools. So you can just start thinking about these things. Just there are courses, 1 month course, 2 month course online. They are available. If you are already not aware of the basics of these fields, try to know about these fields. Insofar as your field is concerned, your teachers will be the best judge. Just talk to them as to what I need to learn, what kind of skills I need to learn to be a R&D professional in this particular field. But my advice would be that these are the tools which are going to be used in every field, regardless of what trade you are going to practice in the future, what job you are going to take. AI and machine learning is the future, and it will be used. Data analysis, learn Excel, learn to use Excel. Even Excel is a very vast field, and in any R&D institution, data analysis will be inbuilt. It will be an inherent part. So how to analyze data using the tools like Excel, data sheets. These are the things you should actually be well conversant with. So try start with a scratch, introduce yourself to these concepts, and then take it on from there. In fact, these are the things which are kind of common skills which each and every one of us must imbibe, must know.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, there are n number of internship opportunities available. Even reputed companies, big companies, they are offering internships for free under CSR, corporate social responsibility funds, and those kind of things. We uh, uh, quite frequently get these opportunities, or these opportunities are they come to us for our students. So I'm sure in every field there must be a lot of opportunities for internships, and for a student, those are the best available facilities for getting skilled when you are still studying. Besides that, your laboratories, take labs very, very seriously. because those are the places where you will learn most skills.
Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum
This
assalam.
is Imran Khan, sir. I am an alumni of AMU, and I was the student of mechanical engineering in Polytechnic in
Okay.
2011, and
Okay.
then I did the job, and then I went to Jamia. Then I did my
Okay.
BE from there also.
That's
So
great.
right now, sir, I've been to the different industry.
Hmm.
I worked in the mechanical engineering industry as a
Hmm.
as a 3D modeler, and
Hmm.
also in HR department. So where those points you mentioned, it is 100% sure that every student needs to have these things. While we
Exactly.
shortlisted those CVs, we only see these key points like the skills they have, either the industry need them or no. So this applied to all, sir, these days. so
Exactly.
uh,
Exactly.
so after completion, sir, I was working for the US company where
Hmm.
we used to do in the real estate work. So the
Okay.
designing and this versatile field was there.
Hmm.
So
Hmm. Hmm.
after some time, I find that I need to start my own setup. So I
Okay.
in Aligarh started this CAD desk where I started training the students for job programs.
That's
So
great.
now, while I'm recently I'm in Delhi, but I
Okay.
when I saw your name that you are going to give the lecture, I was in the group, so I just registered there, and I thought that it would be a
Thank
great
you.
thing. Yeah, sir, it is
That's a
really
great
great
honor
to
for
see you
me.
again. Yeah,
Thank
sir.
you.
So I'm trying to serve those students from the AMU and other also. We try to place
That's
them.
great. That's
So
great.
in a
That's great.
L&T company and others also, while
Hmm.
they were doing the these like a diploma. So even
Hmm.
from the MG Polytechnic or government Polytechnic guys were there. So the standard of the study they do in the
Hmm.
government Polytechnic and the AMU we have, so it is quite lower. But we in 2 months we enhance their skills up to the
Hmm.
level like in AutoCAD electrical, in AutoCAD civil, mechanical. So these were the basics, and they did the courses. So I try to, combine the skills which is required in the industry so that they would be able to get the proper job.
That's
So,
great.
sir, so I'm also working in the same field, sir. And if you need anything, sir, I'm open for that.
Sure. Sure. Definitely. I will connect with you.
Thank you,
We
thank you,
we
sir.
we require people like you to chip in. And in fact, we have a lot of alumni who are joining us in our endeavor. Just recently, six of our students were recruited by an alumni from UAE, civil students. So
Great.
Aligarh has a great alumni network, and they keep helping us, the students, because at the end of the day, we are also striving to bring our students excellent opportunities whenever we can. And all these things, the importance of skill, importance of all these, uh, what kind of skills they should imbibe, how they should learn those skills, everything relentlessly we are trying to instill these things amongst the students so that they are at least aware as to what they are looking at. Although at our level, if you since you were speaking from the viewpoint of polytechnic, so most of the diploma students basically look for pursuing a degree course. But even then, during the course of last 4 or 5 years, we have improved the recruitment record quite a lot by the grace of Almighty, and with a lot of help of our alumni.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really nice to have you here and
Thank you.
interacting with you.
Thanks. And I must mention over here as well, there are even Government of India since last 1 decade has been striving to bring a lot of opportunities for the workforce to get skilled. And as you all know, we have a separate ministry for skill and entrepreneurship. So I encourage all of you to just explore these facilities that are available. Go to their website, go to the websites of different companies. In fact, companies are attracting, they are inviting interns. And all of you must believe me that internships are the way forward to get skilled. And the more number of skills you possess, you will always have a better chance compared to someone else. So start taking these things very seriously, both soft skills as well as hard skills. Hard skills are the ones which are entirely dependent upon you, because in each and every field there'll be different set of skills required. What kind of technical skills you will require, that will also depend upon your interest as to which field you want to specifically pursue. Whether you want to go in, for instance, in engineering, we say I want to go in production, I want to go in quality control, I want to go in designing, I want to go in maintenance. So depending upon your field of interest, you must start exploring what kind of skills will be required to pursue a career in that specific field within your branch. And then you try to explore what are the avenues available. There is nothing wrong in paying to get skilled, because a certain degree of skills, they will not always come to you for free. So you might also have to pay certain fee. If you are not ready to do it right now, later on you might be required to do it. Because, and also I will encourage all of you to just go through the job advertisements in your fields, and see what is the trend, what kind of skills are in, what kind of skills are most asked from the professional in your field. Try to learn them, try to also get skilled in that particular field. So that way you will be aware. And also you, in any case, you must be aware of the state of the art of in your field. Because invariably, whenever you will go for an interview, such current affair such current such topics on the current affairs in your own field will invariably be asked. So you must be aware of your field, stay 10 steps ahead of others. So these are the small things, small tools available to you, which will definitely give you a head start whenever you are ready to go for a job, or you will look for a job. So you will have to start preparing from now. You cannot wait that no, once we complete our course, then we will decide what kind of skills are required in my field. And that is what precisely happens most of the times with the 80-90% of the students who graduate from any institution. um, Not 90%, but at least 70, 60, 70%, they are kind of lost when they graduate. And this is the reason why I am, what the trend that I am witnessing in my polytechnic is that a lot of degree students are applying for diploma level jobs, which is not a good thing, because you have spent 4 years, 4 precious years of your life in attaining a certain degree of skill after degree, and then you are coming 4 steps backwards. So that is why it is necessary that you must know what kind of skills will be required, and what kind of skills are in, what kind of skills are trending, if I may put it that way, in the language of social media. So you must be aware of your field. Only then you will be able to achieve your goal, and you will be on target. Otherwise, it is going to be a hard work. Then you will depend largely on your luck. If you get good opening, then once in a while, then and you are there, your luck brings you there, then you may succeed. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. It is going to be very difficult. Skills are the way forward for professionals in future, even now. I would love to hear from anyone if there are any queries, comments, if you wish to share anything.
Any question? Anyone? Okay. Now I would like to call upon Romana for vote of thanks. Romana, over to you.
Someone is trying to ask something. Please see in the chat box.
Okay.
Oh, it's just a message. Thank you very much, Sayyid Ubaid Ahmed. It's so nice of you. You can connect with me on my number. My mobile number is available on my webpage. Walaikum Assalam.
जी मैं उबैद बोल रहा था कुवैत से।
जी जी
जी अब मैं
पहचान लिया।
आपने मुझे जी जी
पहचान लिया। कैसे हैं?
असल में ड्यूटी पे था अभी, थोड़ा सा आप डेटा साइंस के बारे में बता रहे थे तो थोड़ा सा मैं काम में मेरे इंटरप्ट हो गया।
पहचान लिया।
जी मैं मैं आपसे एक थोड़ा सा एक अपने फील्ड के बारे में शेयर करना चाह रहा था। असल में मैं इलेक्ट्रिकल फील्ड से आया हूँ। अभी मैंने डिप्लोमा किया था, फिर जाके
मैंने पढ़ाया है आपको। आई हैव टॉट यू।
उसके बाद फिर मैं जामिया से मैंने बीटेक किया। बीटेक करने के बाद फिर मैं वही जॉब करने लगा दिल्ली में। फिर कोरोना आ गया। कोरोना के बाद फिर चलो फिर स्किल की बात आ गई कि स्किल चाहिए मार्केट में। अब एक चीज से तो काम बन नहीं रहा था। फिर उसके बाद मैंने डेटा साइंस की बेंगलोर से। अब फिर उसके बाद फिर कोरोना चला गया, फिर मैं इधर कुवैत में हो गया। अभी मैं कुवैत गवर्नमेंट में हूँ एज ऑटोमेशन इंजीनियर।
दैट्स ग्रेट।
तो मैं काफी दिन से सोच रहा था कि मैं डेटा साइंस की तरफ स्विच करूं, लेकिन वो फील्ड मेरे लिए मतलब एज अ प्रेशर किस तरीके से मुझे उस तरीके वो रास्ता मिले कि मैं डेटा साइंस की तरफ।
डेटा साइंस के लिए बहुत सी इवन IITs they are offering online courses. I keep getting notifications. BSc in data science ऑनलाइन मोड में।
जी ऑनलाइन मोड से सिंपली लर्न।
तो IIT गुवाहाटी वगैरह है, उसकी वेबसाइट पे जाके आप देखिए। मेरे पास काफी नोटिफिकेशन आते रहते हैं, तो आप उसे ऑनलाइन परस्यू कर सकते हो।
अच्छा ऑनलाइन। अच्छा ये सर ये गिटअप वगैरह जो यूज करते हैं हम ऑनलाइन, उस पे भी कुछ हेल्प मिल सकती है गिटअप?
किससे हेल्प मिल सकती है? मुझसे?
नहीं गिटहब एक साइट है।
गिटहब, हाँ गिटहब वगैरह वो ओपन सोर्स आपको फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड करते हैं, तो वहां से भी मिल सकती है। लेकिन आपको पहले सीखना पड़ेगा ना। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इफ यू आपको कुछ बेसिक्स पता है डेटा साइंस के? कुछ किया है डिप्लोमा वगैरह, छोटा मोटा
मैंने
कोर्स?
मैंने प्रोजेक्ट किए थे। मैंने नहीं डेटा साइंस किया है, मैंने पाइथन पे काम किया है, एनाकोंडा पे।
अच्छा
हाँ उसमें से
किस लेवल का किया है? कोई इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह किए हैं?
ये हाँ हॉस्पिटल बेस्ड पे।
हाँ
उसमें देखना था कि किस तरीके से पेशेंट आ रहा है, किस एज के पेशेंट आ रहा है,
मैं
और
समझ
उनको
गया।
किस तरीके से विज्ञान, हाँ जी,
डेटा मैनेजमेंट
किस
पूरा
तरीके के
उनका।
उनका ट्रीटमेंट चाहिए, कैसे प्रिडिक्शन लेना था।
तो उसमें अगर सर्टिफिकेशन चाहिए तो उसके लिए तो आपको कहीं एनरोल कराना पड़ेगा। है ना, वो आपको लेक्चर्स ऑनलाइन आपको लॉगिन पासवर्ड दे देंगे, आप अपने वेन एवर यू आर फ्री तो आप वो लेक्चर जो है ऑनलाइन अटेंड कर सकते हो, रिकॉर्डेड होते हैं सारे।
अच्छा।
ठीक है, तो उसके लिए आई बिलीव कि अगर कोई वो सर्टिफिकेशन वगैरह, डिग्री वगैरह या डिप्लोमा है अभी आपके पास डेटा साइंस में, फॉर्मल?
जी जी, मास्टर ऑफ डेटा साइंस, मास्टर ऑफ डेटा साइंस।
तो व्हाट एल्स डू यू वांट?
मैं उस फील्ड में जाना चाहता हूँ मैं, मतलब किस तरीके से मैं उसको करूँ। मेरे
तो
असल में क्या है, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस लगभग 9 साल का हो गया है मेंटेनेंस में,
हम्म हम्म
डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन लाइन, और एक अब इधर आ गया मैं ऑटोमेशन में,
हम्म।
ऑटोमेशन मेंटेनेंस में। तो मेरे लिए
हम्म।
मतलब किस तरीके से मैं उसमें आगे बढ़ूंगा।
अब स्विच स्विच करना है आपको, अगर आपको डेटा साइंस में, तो उसको कंबाइन करने की कोशिश करो, जैसे मैं अभी बता रहा था कि एआई वगैरह के डेटा एनालिसिस एआई यूज करके कैसे करें, मशीन लर्निंग को कैसे उसके अंदर इनकॉर्पोरेट करें, डीप लर्निंग को कैसे इनकॉर्पोरेट करें। समझ रहे हैं? क्योंकि
जी
डेटा साइंस विदाउट एआई एंड मशीन लर्निंग, वो आज की डेट में इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल। अगर डेटा साइंस आपको एक प्रोफेशनल लेवल का करना है, तो डेटा साइंस को कंबाइन करना पड़ेगा इन चीजों से।
जी
तो उसके लिए थोड़ी सी, अगर अगर है आपको नॉलेज तो वेल एंड गुड, तो स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग इट, कंबाइन कीजिए उसे, मॉड्यूल्स बनाइए। जो आपने एक मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम बनाया है उसको किसी तरह से सेल्फ लर्निंग बनाने की कोशिश करो, मशीन लर्निंग के थ्रू प्रिडिक्शंस उससे करवाइए, मॉडलिंग कीजिए कि उससे प्रिडिक्ट कीजिए कि आने वाले साल में कितने पेशेंट्स आएंगे, उनकी क्या डेमोग्राफी होगी। जो डेटा ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है ना, डेटा तो ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल है, यूज दैट डेटा टू
जी
प्रिडिक्ट, टू क्रिएट मॉडल्स, एआई बेस्ड मॉडल्स, ताकि आप प्रिडिक्ट कर सको कि आने वाले साल में हॉस्पिटल में किस तरह के कितने पेशेंट आएंगे, किस तरह के आएंगे, क्या एज ग्रुप होगी, डिजीजेस किस टाइप की होंगी। तो उससे बहुत अच्छी एक इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन आपको ये भी मिलेगी कि विच इज द मोस्ट प्रीवेलेंट डिजीज इन अ पर्टिकुलर एरिया। तो उसके तो वो तो बिल्कुल
जी
एक मतलब, इट इज, देर आर वेल्थ ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल। मैं लेकिन आपको यही मेरी एडवाइस होगी कि यू डेल्व इनटू दिस फील्ड ऑफ एआई एंड मशीन लर्निंग जितना जल्दी हो सके।
जी जी, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही, बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं सर। और इसमें बायोमेडिकल में भी इसका बहुत ज्यादा स्कोप है।
बहुत ज्यादा बायोमेडिकल में तो अब इंडिया में बहुत ज्यादा उसका यूज हो रहा है। बायोमेडिकल में अब
जी
रिमोट ऑपरेशंस भी शुरू हो गए हैं कहीं कहीं।
ओके सर, थैंक यू सर। और
थैंक यू।
सब ठीक है सर।
खुदा का शुक्र है। सो नाइस टू स्पीक विद यू आफ्टर सच अ लॉन्ग टाइम।
जी, बहुत बहुत
बहुत अच्छा
शुक्रिया।
लगा। ऑल द बेस्ट। थैंक यू।
ओके, थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू।
Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
Sir, I have a question. I'm a alumni of University Polytechnic in the field
ओके।
of electrical engineering 2021.
मोहसिन खान, आई नो यू।
Yes, sir.
हम्म।
Sir,
गो अहेड।
right now, yes, sir. Right now, sir, I'm working in the telecommunication industry. So,
हम्म।
yes, sir, just I want to, sir,
एंड
switch.
यू मस्ट एडमिट दैट द फर्स्ट एवर ब्रेक यू गॉट थ्रू मी, इजंट
Yes,
इट?
yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I'm in
चंडीगढ़।
the same company, sir. Yes, sir.
अच्छा,
In
दैट्स
Chandigarh.
ग्रेट, दैट्स ग्रेट। गो अहेड।
अच्छा सर, सर एक मुझे आपसे एक एडवाइस लेनी थी। अभी मुझे फील्ड मतलब अभी चेंज करनी है, मुझे कोर इलेक्ट्रिकल फील्ड में आना है। तो
हम्म।
अभी सर उसके लिए मतलब क्या स्किल्स और थोड़ा सर मुझे
डिग्री डिग्री
इम्प्रूव
कर ली
करना
आपने?
चाहिए।
यू आर थ्रू विद योर
नहीं सर,
डिग्री? नहीं।
नो सर।
See, since you have already have how many 4 years experience?
No, sir, 2.5 approx
Okay.
in the telecommunications. 2 or
So
2.5 something.
what kind of job profile do you have right now? Is it front desk or
Sir,
technically oriented?
yes, sir, I am technical oriented. Like I worked on AutoCAD, electrical engineering, and in the pole designing, OCAL software.
So that is your field. Why don't you just get or get more skills? You are
Sir,
already
is
experienced.
yes, it's just like some electronic side, like in telecom. Just I wanted to change in like in the core electrical,
So
like in the manufacturing industry or something.
if you want to switch to your core branch, then you will have to start afresh as a fresher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you know AutoCAD? I think you are already proficient with AutoCAD
Yes, sir, in 2D.
in 2D. So why don't you go for those designs, electrical designs, wiring installation design of big commercial establishments, and there are consultants who do those kind of a specialized work. So you can start from there. Otherwise, if you want to join some big company towards manufacturing side, then you will have to again go to some manufacturer, or you will have to work with some some contractor who is in this installation and substation installation and those kind of things. Are you getting my point?
Right, sir. Yeah.
So
Yes, sir, getting.
my suggestion would be कि you go towards the installation side. उसके अंदर बहुत से कंसल्टेंट्स होते हैं, तो दैट यू विल हैव टू फाइंड आउट, है ना? आपको सर्च करना पड़ेगा उस तरह की जॉब्स के लिए. तो कमर्शियल बिल्डिंग जो
Okay.
होती हैं उनकी उनकी पूरा इलेक्ट्रिकल इंस्टॉलेशन डिजाइनिंग एंड दोस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, तो उसमें योर स्किल्स ऑफ ऑटोकैड विल बी वेरी यूजफुल. You will be able to utilize
Got it,
it.
sir. Got it.
Okay, thank you, Mohsin.
Thank you, sir.
And I can see in the chat box someone has asked about 11th skills for 11th student. Start learning coding, Python, learn coding. In fact, nowadays even 6th, 7th, 8th graders, they are learning coding. Learn coding. There are online resources available. You can learn from there. First of all, start introducing yourself to these things. What is coding? What is Python? Learn about these things. Then you can also bring home a toy called Arduino. Learn about it. See how it is used for making different projects, small projects. So those kind of things you can do sitting at home. There are online many projects are available which you can do. Then once you have Arduino, try to push in some sort of code in that. If you have that kind of, if you learn have reached that kind of proficiency. So those kind of things you can learn. Improve your communication skills. Work on soft skills. Get yourself digitally literate. Learn about Excel, PowerPoint, word processing. At 11th, if you are proficient in these things, that will definitely give you a better chance of taking up further challenges in a better way. So for schools children, you can learn these things. And whatever, basically schools right now, they have very good, up to date and very relevant syllabi for their computer courses. So you just learn whatever they are teaching. That is more than sufficient. And if you further dive into the world of technology, bring in home this Arduino kit. and see what it can do for you. Any more queries, messages? Please go ahead. It is a wonderful opportunity for me as well to connect with you people and learn out of it. I am also learning continuously. I'm also a student. I will remain a student throughout my life. So it's a learning experience for me as well. Share your experiences.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful lecture. Now I would like to call Rumana for vote of thanks. Rumana, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Rumana Siddiqui. I am pursuing the BSc Community Science, Faculty of Agriculture Science. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Aligarh Renaissance, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Muhammad Faisal Khan sir for sharing his valuable insights on skill development for success in the job market. Your practical advice and motivating words have truly inspired us to focus on owning our skills for a brighter future. I also thank our organizing team and each one of you for your enthusiastic participation, which made this event a success. Thank you once again, and I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Aligarh Renaissance, for giving me this chance. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.